This is Smallsy's Summer Breakfast.
Right now, though, I reckon we can squeeze this in. I want to talk about a new thing called LinkedIn dating. Have we heard of this? This is news to me. Apparently, ladies are using LinkedIn to find potential suitors, to find potential new partners. There's this girl going viral on TikTok. I'll let her explain how she uses LinkedIn and how she's finding a new boyfriend. Here we go.
Number one, I can filter for an education. MBA, baby. Number two, I can filter by industry. I'm looking at doctor, lawyer, finance pro. Number three, I can filter by country. Very important.
Sure.
Unfortunately, I'm unable to filter by height, but at least there are very good-looking photos that I can kind of do some height analysis on.
What does she look like? What does she bring to the table? This is what I want to ask this morning. 13 24 10. Any ladies listening to the show, I want to try and get some calls on the air. Has anyone real world, there's one girl on TikTok saying it's happened, but has anyone listening real world used LinkedIn to find a date? Any guys found girls on LinkedIn? Any girls found potential boyfriends? Are you using LinkedIn as a dating tool? Apparently it's happening. I would love to speak to you. If it's you, 13 24 10, we're going to get some calls on straight after this lady, Dua Lipa and Houdini. It's called LinkedIn dating. Is it happening? 13 24 10. Good morning to Gemma. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. Now tell me, you used LinkedIn to find a lover?
I did. We connected a couple of years prior, and then I got a promotion. And he slid into my DMs and congratulated me. And then, the rest is kind of history. We've been together like 14 months now, and we're about to get engaged.
Now, did you feel, as speaking to him, like when you were talking to him, did you know him originally, or did he just like one of these random so-and-so would like to connect with you on LinkedIn? I get a lot of those. I'm like, I don't know you from a bar of soap.
He was just a rando. Initially, when he messaged me, I was like, oh, God, who's
There we
this?
go. It's
And
like
then,
someone trying to scam me out of something.
Yeah, one of those randos, you know how they're like.
Yeah. Did you think he was a bit hot? Is that why you accepted him? You're like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting up on that.
Look, he wasn't my normal type, but I thought, why not? We'll just chit-chat. And then, we ended up catching up and meeting, and we've been together ever since, inseparable.
Oh, bless.
It worked out for us.
And been together for how long now?
14 months.
Oh, I love that. LinkedIn, bringing people together.
I know, who would have thought?
I love. And I love when people find it in the strangest of places. Good morning to Grace. You found love, yeah?
Hello.
Oh, no, you're against it. You're against it.
Yes, I'm against it.
Okay, talk to
I
me.
think it's so weird. I've had multiple people try and hit me up on LinkedIn. This one guy who even lives in the Crown in Sydney was like, oh, I've got all these cars, this and that. And I was like, you're literally so weird.
That's very. What do you mean? The guy that lives in the Crown and he has lots of cars? Is that what? Is that he tried?
Apartment, upstairs.
And he tried to hit on you. What do you do?
Yes.
What's on? Can I ask what you do for a job? Like, how did he find you on LinkedIn?
I was on LinkedIn. I work in a barrister's chambers in the city,
Okay.
Sydney CBD, and
Yeah.
he just owns some construction company or something. I don't even know.
Yeah. And he was like, Grace is a bit hot and she's a lawyer. Why don't you come live in my penthouse at the Crown?
Yeah.
If that's the one he lives
really weird. Asked those corporate coffees, and I was like,
what a bomb.
He was saying, I was like, you know.
No, that's gross. It's a hard no, everybody, from Grace. Thank you very much. And we'll speak to quickly Jerry in Jordan Springs. How do you feel about LinkedIn dating?
It's the best. Me and my girlfriends exclusively only LinkedIn date.
Why is that?
What we do, you go on there, you find a nice profession, maybe an investment banker, maybe a medical professional, somebody who's making a bit of big bucks, and they'll take you on a nice date. You find them on there, you find them on Instagram. But I do find the big fish don't have social media, so it does get a bit tricky.
So do you have any... I'm learning a lot this morning. Do you have like a list of like when you filter, like you want a man who only earns like more than $300,000 or something?
Oh, not particularly. Just really a good profession that you know has a bit of longevity in that.
Okay, and what can I ask? What you do for a job?
Oh, I'm a nurse, so I'm
Okay.
not making the big bucks.
No,
I'm doing,
okay. So
I'm doing a good job.
You are. You know what? You're doing God's work. You know, you there. You're a nurse, but you want a big fish, and that's how you
I
expect
want a big fish to look after me.
Love it.
Smallsy's Summer Breakfast.
Is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.